lost a bit on the lanes too. Here we go. That over about it was about 6 that time, and the ball hung right. Well, he converts his spare, so it keeps him in the game. With Dave Cigliano striking here, he's going to be tough to beat in this second game. He's all lined up. He's out of about 13 again. Good shot. Ooh, a tap, and he almost carried it with a messenger. Leaves a 10-pin. That was his first tap, and that snaps a string of 9 strikes in a row. Yeah, I know. There goes Dave now, converting his spare. Good shot.
Practice is now over. This is your absolute last call for sweepers or high game pots. Your absolute last call. Sweepers are $10. Your current leader is plus 30 in sweepers.
Okay, here goes Dave on lane 35. Out there about 15. Messenger carries out to 10. Wow.
So we have donuts in the morning, and we will have pizza later this afternoon. Probably about 30 or 40 minutes. Thanks to the Brunswick staff here. All right, this is your last opportunity to get a chance at that big check down there to your right. Watch your arrows come up, guys. Good luck and good bowling.
And we just heard the announcement of the handicap division bowling their last squad here at Mesa, Brunswick. Meanwhile, back to our match here. Robert Lewis is in big trouble. His lineup doesn't seem to be working well for him. And Dave Cigliano was all lined up, pounding the pocket. Okay, here goes Robert. Out there over about 6. Hits light, can't get the carry, and leaves a 4. Converting his spare, and he does. You never know in these matches. Right now, Dave Cigliano definitely in control of this match, looking really good. But things can change. You never know. Robert Lewis now trying to look for a good spot here to get back in this game. He's standing about 18, going across about 7 at the arrows. Let's see how he does it. About 8 that time. High, leaves a 4. Oh, he's a little disappointed with that. He made a move to the left, moved his whole line to the left, about maybe 4 boards with his feet, 2 with his at the arrows. The ball seemed like it was setting up good, but it just came up high. So he just kind of fine-tuned his shot here. Easy spare, and he converts. Robert, a very determined bowler. He's not going to give up easy. Here goes Dave now. Dave standing around 22 with a slight drift to the left. Going across 13. Another strike. Boy, he is tough. Got a double. Opens up a 10-pin lead already. That's 12 shots in a row in the pocket, carrying 11 strikes. That's tough to beat. Out to over 15. Ooh, the ball jumped high. It looked like it checked up early. Wow. There'll be a little bit of change here in the lane condition. Dave looking at his feet right now, thinking about maybe making a move to the left. He's got an easy spare to shoot, but that shot coming up high could open a possible chance for Robert Lewis to get back in the game. There goes Dave, makes his spare. Now, very interesting. Robert Lewis has begun to move a little bit more inside. His last shot was very good, close to getting a strike, and Dave checked up and went through the nose. So the lane condition appears to be changing, no doubt about that. Okay, Robert's standing around 18. Here he goes. Ooh, he missed to the right, out to 5. Wow. All right. Bad shot. Very bad shot. These bowlers are bowling on the national condition, which is a more difficult condition, and there's an out-of-bounds area to the right. And Robert got caught into that on that shot. Let's see if he can make this spare. Oh, nice shot. That was a very difficult spare to make. So he opens with 4 spares in a row. Dave has a double, so he's up by about 10 pins. As of the third frame, Dave has 69, Robert 55. Robert losing ground with his fill shots. Now here you're up on lane 35. Last time he bowled on this lane, he moved a little bit inside, and it looked like he was almost there, and the pocket's solid. So let's see what he does now. He's really taking his time. A very deliberate bowler. Sometimes that's a strategy to use against a bowler that's lined up and throwing a lot of strikes, is to slow the pace of the game down. It's a psychological ploy. Let's see how Robert does now. Out over 10 this time. Wow, he goes Jersey and gets a strike. Wow. Okay, here goes Dave. He's been hitting lane 36 really solid. Let's see if his line still is in place here. Out over 13. Yes, he buries it. Another strike. So he's still got the line on 36. Now let's see how he does on 35. 35, his last shot here, he went through the nose. And he was playing around 15 at the arrows. Let's see if he makes a move to the left. Sometimes you can do that, or you can send the ball a little bit longer. It looks like he's moved about 2 boards more to the left. Let's see what happens now. Over 15 again. He's light, and he doesn't quite carry. He leaves a 10-pin. Yes, he played 15 again on that shot, but he moved his feet a little bit to the left, 2 boards, and the ball came up light in the pocket. Sometimes when you move a little bit to the left and playing the same line, you might catch a little bit more oil in the middle of the lane, causing the ball to skid a little bit further than you might anticipate. That's an important shot here, this 10-pin. Dave, very good concentration. Takes his time. He's out there. Perfect conversion. Okay, he's in control of the match so far, but here comes Robert Lewis now. Got a break on that strike he got in the last frame, going Jersey. If he could just put a couple together here, he could get himself a win. Can get him back in this match. Now, this last time he was on this lane, he missed badly to the right. Let's see what he does this time. Out over about 8. Right through the nose. Boy, he thought he made a pretty good shot and got nothing. Well, it seems like that outside shot, his ball, his lineup, and everything is not right at all. Having a very hard time. Got to make this spare to staying close. He's out there, 15. And he makes a spare. In the 5th frame, Dave has 109 and Robert 95. So Dave is up by 14 pins with 4 frames to go. Robert has to win this match, this game, to be able to get back in the overall match. If Dave wins this, he wins the whole thing. There goes Robert. Got over 7. He got it right in the pocket and left the 10-pin. Wow. A little discouraged. It's one of those few shots he's been able to really put it in the pocket solid, and he gets stung with a 10. This house, Mesa, Brunswick, sometimes has a tendency to leave 10 pins and corner pins for those bowlers that don't throw the ball quite that hard. So it really favors a little bit stronger shot. There goes Robert now. Nice cover. Both these bowlers, very good spare shooters. Okay. Okay, here goes Dave. He's been so solid on this particular lane, 36. Ooh, through the nose. Wow. He leaves the rail. Now notice he's had a high hit on 36 for the first time, and he had one over there on 35, so the lanes definitely are changing. He's got to make this spare. Good shot. Looks good. Excellent shot. Excellent. Boy, in this tournament, you had to make your spares to be in there. Sometimes the strikes is dried up. So Dave has 126 in the 6th, and Robert 114. So Dave's up by 12 pins with 3 frames to go. Here it goes. Out over 15. Nice shot. Oh, he hit it good, but left another 10. When his ball hit the pocket, he was behind the head pin, hitting too much of the a 3-pin, which drove the 6 to the side gutter. Coming up behind the head pin. All right, here he goes for his spare now. Been excellent on his spares. He's out there. Good concentration. Makes the spare. All right. Here goes Robert. Yeah. He's down by 12 pins. Hasn't been able to get a double this whole match. Really been tough. He's worked very hard getting his spares. Let's see what he can do here in the 8th. He's out there. Ooh, right in the pocket again. Another 10-pin. What a disappointment. Got to make the spare. And he does. Okay, now we move over to lane 35. It's the 9th frame. He's got to get a strike here. On this lane 35, if one were to look at the rack, it looks like the head pin and the 3-pin are a little bit more separated than normal, calling that open pocket.
As you are getting pizza, please make sure you're up when it's your turn to bowl. We got a lot of bowlers out there. We want to make sure we start our quarterfinals on time. So help yourself in pizza, but please make sure you're up and ready to bowl when it's your turn.
Okay, Robert has to have a strike here to get back in the game. Out there, over 8. Good shot. He buries it and gets a strike. Wow. It's only his 2nd strike of the game, but boy, it came in a clutch situation. Yeah. Okay, here goes Dave on lane 36. Needs a strike here to really close out this match. Good shot. Oh, he rips the rack beautifully. Wow. Good shot. So Dave has 165 in the 8th. Robert 153. Dave up by 12 pins. Both bowlers working on strikes in the 9th. This match will probably go down to the 10th frame. Dave has a chance to shut him out and win the whole thing here. Let's see if he can do it. Dave wasn't able to carry the last 2 times he bowled in this lane, but he made good shots. A good shot. Oh, he's about 14. Oh, he left that 10 pin again. Ball came in behind the head pin, and you got that open pocket, so the ball deflected. Okay. If he could spare here and strike out, he'll have a 205. This will give Robert a chance. If he could strike out in the 10th, he could sneak in and win this game. Both bowlers have bowled very well. No opens. They've made all their spares. Dave covers that 10 pin. Perfect. All right. Now the wood could really count here, too. Okay. Dave's left 3 10 pins on his last 3 shots here. Let's see how he does. Good shot. Oh, he carried it out. Nice shot. Got the messenger. So Dave finishes with a 205. For Robert, it's life or death here. He's got to have a strike. Good shot. Let's see what he gets. He's got it. A strike. Wow. Really good. Really good. He's got to have this one too now. He took his time on that shot. It was very smooth. He has to have this strike. If he doesn't get this, then Dave Cigliano is the winner. If he gets this, they bowl another game. Good shot. He got it. Wow. He got it. What a clutch shot that was. If he strikes here, he finishes with 213. He beats Dave's 205. They'll go on to a third game. This is really a very interesting match. Robert really playing a gutsy game. A little faster in this shot. That's important. All right. Comes from behind to win it with a 2-10. We go to a third game. Wow. Clutch bowling. So Robert Lewis wins that match, 2-10.